Hello, everyone. Today is September 11th, Friday, and it's about 35 minutes before the regular session close. There will be no video from Trader Jim today, but I traded my Leeloo funded account. So this is a real live money trade in my funded account for Leeloo. This is the first trade in this new funded account. So here's my yellow border. My settings are a little bit different from Trader Jim. Before I go any further, first I wanted to show this. So when you qualify for a funded account, Leeloo will send you a certificate of achievement. So this is basically proof that I qualified for a paid performance account, which is a funded account with real money. So on this 10-minute chart, which has been really consistent, I doubled the pullback to 40 ticks because volatility is higher right now, and that allowed me to go with a $100 more in profit target because 20 ticks is $100 per contract, and also brought my target and loss limit more of a 1-to-1 ratio. Now, my entry here was at 1150 on the nose, which is great, but the market pulled back to approximately 1180 something, and that's 30 points or 120 ticks, which is about $600. So I came within $150 of being stopped out, but I was not stopped out. The market rolled over and hit our goal at 750 and had positive slippage. So excellent start for my funded account. So yesterday I talked about time of day, and I showed this chart. This is a 1-minute chart that starts trading at 1:55 p.m. and it hit its $1,000 goal. This is trading 2 contracts, just a small pullback, a limit order with 4 ticks, and just barely got filled here, and hit its goal of 1,000 and had a little bit of slippage. So this chart's been pretty impressive. Yesterday I talked about time of day. So let's look at the times of the day on the 5-minute chart. You can see this low here at 10 o'clock kind of dragged out to the actual low at 10:15, and then a high right here at 11 o'clock. Right here, the high was put in within 15 minutes. So sometimes it lags either side of the top of the hour by 10 or 15 minutes. By 11:30, here's the 11:30 bar. So you had a low here, and then at 12 o'clock, this high, and then selling off into 12:30 is this high here, and then 1 o'clock. This is 12:55 right here, the high. And then coming down to this low here at 1:30, and then 2 o'clock, a low here, and then 3 o'clock, you've got this high here, and then just about a quarter after the hour, and then into the close here. So again, looking at the fib grid, the market came to the daily 50% of the range and tested the open, and then tested 50% of the range, and then sold off to 100% of the daily range, almost to 100% of the weekly. Now you can put in, you know, like 138 and other Fibonacci numbers on the fib grid here. So this fib grid is pretty accurate in showing levels. Today's range was so far 1,675 ticks. For the week, it's been an average of about 1,700 ticks. These stats on the left show the number of times that the market hit 100% of its range, or 125, 150%, or 75, and so forth. So, for example, in 84 sessions, it hit 100% of its range on 36 days, whereas 50% of the range 76% of the time. So 50% of the range would be an excellent profit target. Your chances of getting filled from the, if you went long at the open and you were 50% of the range as a target, your chances of getting filled would be 76%. The only question would be whether you would go long or short. Okay, this line break chart started trading at 1 o'clock and had a $2,000 goal, and it caught this sell-off here. And following my commentary here, I'll have a live version of this so you can actually watch this trade unfold on a line break chart. There was tremendous volatility here. This reached $1,500, came all the way back almost to break even. Then it reached $1,800, came all the way back to about $300, and then finally sold off again. So there was a great deal of volatility in this trade, and it lasted from about 5 minutes after 1 until 1:30. But watching it seemed like an eternity. This is another 250 tick line break chart, the one that I traded many times, and this starts trading at 9:31, and this is trading 2 contracts with a goal of 1,000 and a pretty short distance here to hit its goal. Just that much is a $1,000 move. A couple of other charts to note is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 4 tick with a Super Renko 8 higher time frame. Had a long today, which is unusual, but the market did rally on the open. Didn't get very far, but it caught the most of this trade and hit its goal of, I believe it's 550, 575. And so it had a couple of ticks of slippage here. Okay, the micros, micro NQ on a Super Renko 6 tick, I have it set to short trades only, and that worked out pretty good. This hit its goal of $400, obviously. This is trading 8 contracts. Okay, stay tuned if you want to see the 250 tick line break trade. It's live sim, but and it's a few minutes long, but you can watch that if you like. Otherwise, we'll see you next Monday. There's a $2,000 goal on this line break trade here, and I just turned this on so you can see how a line break chart trades, and there's just tremendous potential in line break charts. Okay, finally, our goal was hit, but not after really great volatility. Coming to $10 and $1,500 profit several times, and retracing almost back to break even. So, if this is a $2,000 move, then from here to here would be $7,000 or $8,000 on 2 contracts.